Hi, I'm MTG, and welcome to my channel where I waste my wild cards on mean decks so you don't have to. And today we are doing an evil deck, or one that I tried to make evil to match the, theme that I'm continuing to do with saying goodbye to the planeswalkers that were completed. So I'm excited to show you this deck list because it's definitely a lot different than anything I've ever built. So let's go check out the deck list and I will see you in a second. Alright, here's the deck list, and today we're saying goodbye to our friend Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. Well, I guess just Jace, but the commander today is going to be Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. There we go, we got there. So basically, if you're not caught up on the lore, Jace was completed and kind of screwed things up pretty bad because they were part of the invasion for New Phyrexia, where the Silex, which is basically like the equivalent of like a nuclear weapon that is supposed to stop at least the Phyrexian invasion. Jace was one of the few people, just Jace and Kaya, that knew how to set it off, and Jace was holding the Silex when they heard Vraska's voice, and they figured out that Vraska was basically, I think, stuck in like the Phyrexian arena, and just instead of passing the Silex off to other planeswalkers so they can continue the mission, just kind of ditches everyone, sprints into certain death to try to free Vraska, but Vraska was completed, and basically from what, I don't know, some of the characters said, but the only reason why she didn't turn sooner is because she had like some sort of like really strong will, or basically it seemed like she was just trying to hold on long enough so she could say goodbye to Jace. But basically, long story short, Jace tries to save her, gets infected in the process, so that's how he kind of becomes completed, and then gets Nahiri killed because as they're trying to escape, the only way they can do it is when Nahiri just drops the cave that they're trying to run out of on top of the Phyrexians chasing them and fighting, and she dies and then gets completed fully because before she could get cured of the Phyrexis, or however you pronounce that, she basically sacrificed herself, and then Elshinore takes her body and deals with her being completed and all that kind of stuff. So Jace kind of got Nahiri killed before she could get cured of the Phyrexius, whatever, and then still insists on holding on to the Silex and does a bunch of other stuff to kind of get everyone in trouble a bit more. So come on, Jace, what the heck? You were supposed to be a leader in this one. But anyways, that's kind of a catch up on the lore. Hopefully I kind of did a synopsis of what makes sense here, because I think it's fun to do these theme decks, especially one that kind of tries to tell the story of Jace. So part of what I thought would be funny to do for this is, if we're doing a tribute to, Jace saying farewell because they're getting completed, well, why don't we add in some of the most triggering, saltiest, evilest things that you can do in Magic, which is, I think, funny. I mean, I personally don't care if I get milled, but people really hate mill. So I put in a lot of shenanigans that mill stuff out. And Rune Crab is always going to make me giggle just because of how mad it still makes people, even though Zendikar is out of standard and we have moved beyond rogue mill decks. It's just really funny. Another card that I really, really love in this deck is Mesmeric Orb, because we don't really care if we mill ourselves, since our commander is going to help us win the game if we do deck ourselves, so that's not actually a bad thing. And then we also have extra turn spells like All Around Epiphany. We have Karn's Temporal Sundering, and then something that I think also makes people really salty is stealing their commander, so we have Invoke the Winds to help with that saltiness and keeping that, sadness in mind. So the other pieces of this too, I was what are some other cards that make blue so salty? And I think people are sick as heck of seeing Thassa Oracle combos go off and dealing with all of that. I also put in Narset because she keeps people from drawing cards, and I think that makes this is definitely a kill on sight planeswalker for a lot of people. And then we have Jin Cataxis, because you can't have a salty blue deck without, a little Jin in your deck. But basically what I'm hoping to do with Jin, because I think this sounds hilarious, is because it can copy an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell the first time you cast it, what if we kick Maddening Cacophony and make a copy of the kick spell and just mill an insane amount of our opponent's deck. Another thing that I think will be pretty funny if we can do it is maybe make a copy of Sword of Body and Mind and then try milling out our opponents that way. So basically the whole theme of this deck is just the evilest things I could think of with like blue, and then I just tried to sprinkle in as many different Jace planeswalkers as possible. So yeah, there's some lore recap for y'all, and hopefully the deck breakdown made sense. Anyways, I'll see you out there. Gonna play against some angles. This feels pretty slow to start. Little woolly. Okay, I like this a lot more, especially that River's Rebuke. Alright. Boop. I'm gonna start with the good old-fashioned mill. Yeah. Too bad we didn't have a starting rune quab. Hey, samesies. And we'll even put in this friend. Our Merfolk Seakeeper. Secret Keeper. Oh boy, the art for this is really cool. Let's put in our command, even though they're not going to be protected. We shall... Oh, target player. I almost milled myself. Draw. Sweet. So we're at 4 manas. That's pretty good. That's some spicy angel stuff. Some guardian angle things. Oh boy! That's gonna be a problem for us. Mill. Alright. Guess we can make an extra turn. You know? So why not? We got to treat ourselves. Okay. Let's uptick this again. Ooh. Land drop. And I think we're gonna do this. Make sure that way we can River's Rebuke next turn. And that way if our Jace dies, it's not gonna be as big of a deal. Get this friend down too. Yeah, that's gonna give him a lot of power.
My strength belongs to the righteous.
Bonk, bonk. Nice.
I'll plan better next time.
Alright. This is how I see it. We will put all your stuff back into your hand. And then we will go ahead and attack for 2. And leave ominously 2 manas up. Perfect. I think I'm just gonna put Thassa in, and then that way we leave counter magic up for that planeswalker that's a pain in the butt. Sweet. End turn, and we'll flicker Solemn. This is how we're gonna heck our ramp now, I guess. There we go. And pass. We're gonna counter that. That's how we're dealing with this planeswalker. We can't even mana type this because we got 1 mana open. Okay, they put their commander in. Alright. So I think we're gonna put this in. And let's put this in. And then we'll go ahead and attack. Because cool part about our commander is if we do mill ourselves, we still win. We'll flicker this run. Keep this ramp game up. And GG's. Flower bird playing Rada Draga. Man, I love how toxic a lot of these cards are in my hand, but we only have 2 lands. And I think that might be bad for us. Okay, this is a lot better. We even have like kind of a bouncy spell too. Bouncy board wipe-ish. Let's keep. Put you down. We will put you down. Okay. I think we're gonna not cast anything yet. We're just gonna hold up stuff for counter magic. So they're scared. They saw we left counter mana up, so kind of thinking we keep doing that. Just leave mana up and look extra spooky. Okay, we'll let that go through. Okay, so I'm going to shock this in. Yes, we are. Sorry if you hear my dog barking. And let's put in this Hati Jin, so at least it's a blocker. And let's use this one. So, countered at least once. Alright. Boop. And what makes sense here? We do have other counter magic up, so we at least have enough up for Thought Collapse. And we can just start with the milling, I think, here. Sweet. No attack's gonna leave something back for Jace. And then we're just gonna, again, leave magic up to counter stuff. Just the patience game, I guess. They're casting their commander again. I think I will counter it. Ooh, we got the great hinge out of that. Ooh, nice. Let's put this in. We'll equip here. And let's uptick you. Make you mill 2. Sweet. We hit a land drop. We'll put this in. And I think we'll actually attack here. made a little guy. Sweet. They put a big threat in, we can hopefully bounce it back. No guarantees here though. But they're playing at least a color combo that we have protection from. Oh, unless that happens. So let's bounce you back. So they don't blow up. And then we can recast them. Because that was basically their whole turn to do that. Sweet. We're gonna do this. Put Haughty Jin back in. And equip you. Maybe I should equip the wolf. Oh well. I just want to at least try to give that protection from green. Sweet. And let's put in Narset so they can't try digging for answers. And maybe that'll draw some hate away from Jace. So we whiffed and hold back blockers. I might Consuming Tide? I'm not sure. No, I won't do that because that's going to put all of our stuff back, and I don't think we need to do that quite yet. Maybe we'll just hopefully get them to tilt. Oh, even better. Let's do this. That was a great top deck. And we'll put this land down. We'll draw a card. Let's put you down. More Manaz is always nice. I'm gonna activate her ability. Let's get you, because that's gonna be a fun card. And then let's go ahead and attack, because I don't think they have any haste at the moment, but I think we'll be fine even if they did. And that'll be our turn. Okay. I think we can hit them with this kicker, right? We can do some serious damage with it. At least, ooh, that's actually be even more tilting and just take their commander. And then can we still kick this? Yeah. It's, if this doesn't make them scoop, I hugely respect you. Oh my gosh. This is insane. I feel really guilty doing all of this. Dang. So close. Huge props to this opponent. I think most people would have scooped by now. So, thank you, opponent. Not that I would blame anyone for wanting to scoop, honestly. This is super obnoxious. GG's. Tauren's Fist of the Angels. I wonder how they will feel about Mill. I think we gotta... Okay, this feels a little better, just because we have like a counter spell for creatures, and this is obviously going to be a very creature-heavy deck. Hit another land drop, always feels good. Okay. They were smart. Didn't want to play into the board or the counter spells. Let's discard. What if we need this land drop though? Yeah, we'll go ahead and just submit the one land. And I think we'll just chill still. Clear it out. See. Put you in. I don't know. Okay, hit another land drop, which is always nice. Always nice. Trying to leave magic up for any sort of sneaky sneaks. Okay. Can't do anything about that. Land, and let's put this in. It's probably, hopefully gonna draw some hate, because that's what we really want. Okay, that's pretty good. No attacks. I can't tell if that person's upset or not by being milled. I'm pretty scared of them, honestly. Okay. Take action. Ooh. I don't think this one's gonna do as much, or let's do this one. So both gone in my face. I'll just put one in front, let it go down. Okay, we're gonna put down you. Upticking you. Draw a card, sweet. Oh boy. Copy Maddening Cacophony. Might be a little salt inducing. And take some serious damage here potentially. It feels risky too if we try blocking with Jin, if they have like a way to pump something. I think we might just be able to do the silly shenanigans with Maddening Cacophony copied and maybe die. Because there's a lot of damage on board. Unless we get like some sort of bounce effect that happens. Oh, I didn't realize Brawl would... Ooh. Let's put them into the bin. Gonna block with that. Okay, we'll put you into play, and I really love the idea of kicking. Sweet, and then we'll do this and do this. Ooh, and we have an extra turn spell now. Assuming we don't die to combat, I think we might have this. especially with like copies of Sword of Body in mind. That should be enough to mill them out if we survive. So we could actually cast this, take 2 extra turns if we survive again. That's the key part. Resolve. Because it countered it. Okay. I almost wasted slip out the back. Let's discard you. We actually don't need you. Woo! Good game. Well, we didn't get a chance to, we were gonna copy this and take 2 extra turns and then probably wait the turn to cast Sword of Body of mine, equip both, and then at least try to mill them out that way. But GG's, good stuff. I didn't want to respond to the nice stuff because it didn't seem legit. It seemed a little sad and salty maybe. Our Corvold. Alright. This seems like just a really slow hand. That's not gonna help us really. So I'm gonna mulligan. This is better. A treasure dog. I mean, dogs are treasure. Arcane Signet. I think we're probably going to put Solomon. Just to get that ramp going. Interesting. I have not seen this card used at all. Okay, we can put you in, and we can maybe use Aether Chandler to bounce Corvold back when they play them. Stimulus Package. That's actually a pretty awesome card. I keep forgetting it exists. Sure. Draw that card. Boop. And boop. And boop. I think we want to keep Hot Egen around because that's going to help us block Corvold. Sweet. I think we need something else though other than islands. Yeah, definitely need like counter magic or something. Boop. We'll take the 2 here. And boop. Okay, another. Unfortunately, another island. We'll put our commander into play. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, GG's. Jadzi, Oracle of Archvios. Man, this is so tempting to keep because of Sword of Body in Mind. I think we are gonna mulligan though. Ooh! Sure. YOLO. I don't know if this is the best idea, but we do at least hit our land drops. Part of me now, after experiencing all this, wants to do like a Jin Cataxis deck that, the one that like copies spells, but it's like a mill deck. That just sounds absolutely evil. Are they not hitting their land drops? Or no, I went first. Okay. Did I go first? I don't know anymore. Everything's a blur at this point. Okay. Yep. +1/+1 counter. We're gonna get you in. And start milling our friends here. Ooh, sweet. We hit a good card with that. And let's go ahead and attack for 4. Yeah, we hit Lear and Heroic Intervention. Both are good cards to get out of our opponent's library. Tireless Provisioner is very good. Sweet. So let's put down this buddy here. We're gonna uptick. I don't think they're gonna block with Tireless Provisioner. We're gonna mill them. Keep accidentally doing the mute thing on them. Okay, we hit 2 of their lands. Feels good. And let's go to combat. Oh, they are blocking. Okay, you can phase out your dude. I want to copy what other shenanigans they got, or counter whatever shenanigans they have going on, because I feel like they're going to be doing something sneaky here. Okay. That's a lot of mana. Okay. That's a good card. Because you gotta ponder about things, especially when you're in blue. You gotta wonder, what evil things are you gonna be doing? Are you gonna steal stuff? Extra turns? Are you gonna combo out? There's so many things you could be doing. Thought I would be able to cast this. I can. I think we're gonna do slip out the back. Yes. Phase out their creature. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, so I left magic up for Thought Collapse and just let that mediocre Jace go. Okay. So we will uptick you. And you. Let's drop you. And let's go to combat. Hit them for quite a bit. Didn't say please. Bonk. Bonk. We'll go ahead and discard that one. And yep. Gotta get this Jace out too. Then we have a full squad of Jace. A full Jaced up squad. Go for it. We're gonna leave counter magic up.
Victory is just an illusion.
They have another counter spell. Do they have one? They better not get one from this. I'll be so sad. No way. Oh, wait. Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh my goodness. I was like, how did they conjure up a counter spell? GG's. Man, those alchemy cards are so rough sometimes. Alright, I hope you had fun. This shenanigans honestly was a blast, and again, it feels a little weird playing this because usually I'm against like doing extra turn spells. At least in Historic Brawl, I just don't like doing it because I kind of like winning out of different merits. Not that anything's wrong if you do run extra turn spells, I just prefer not to, just, I don't know, play style wise. But it felt, I don't know, a little nice to be evil playing some of those extra turn spells. But I just want to call out some MVP cards, and I think Ruin Crab honestly is still so funny, like how much this draws like removal and how people get like super angry at this card. So honestly, I love it because you're gonna mill people at least a little bit, but then, you know, again, it's gonna draw some removal pieces, which I think in the grand scheme of things, we're okay if Ruin Crab gets blown up because it's annoying, but it's not necessarily like a major win con, even though it can add up pretty much for a decent amount of mill. And then I think Brawl, Chief of Compliance, was super clutch in this deck because not only did it make our spells cheaper, but whenever we countered something, we drew a card, and we saw some pretty cool synergy where Jin Kataxis would counter a spell, and then Brawl would trigger and let me draw a card, so that was pretty spicy. And then I was so happy I got to pull off the Maddening Cacophony, getting, you know, a kicked cast for, you know, the copy spell and milling a lot of cards. That was pretty fun. Another card that I was really happy to be able to cast a couple times in different games is Tressian Mindbreaker because of the Unearth. Overall, though, I did play quite a few games. So I did only show like the ones that I won because those were more interesting, I think, because when I lost, I got my butt kicked. So this deck is definitely like a troll deck, and if you're looking to just have fun and be annoying, this is a good deck for that. But if you're trying to like win every game, probably not gonna happen because I tried to just focus on being annoying as possible rather than necessarily like all the synergy in the world. But yeah, so I don't know. Let me know what you think. Did I do a good job at being evil? Needed to grow like a little like mustache and wear a top hat or something. I don't know. That's what TV taught me. Apparently that makes it evil. So on that note, I guess I will, I don't know, say goodbye. Bye.